see our next two guests. Yes, that's better. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the first one we're going to bring out. He's so good, they've almost named him 3 times. He is the number 8 featherweight in the world. He goes by the name Arnold Almighty Allen. Come on, Arnie. Good to see you, mate. If you want to go to the far chair, thank you very much. And next up, coming off of a huge win over in Mexico, massive welcome, please, for the now number 6 ranked flyweight in the world. He is London's own Lonnie Kavanagh. Good to have you with us. In the middle, please, Lonnie. All right, folks, start thinking about those cues either side. I'm going to ask a couple of questions because I've got the microphone and stuff. How are we all doing? How's fight week?
It's all right, isn't it?
I think the last time you fought here, 2022, that was maybe one of the greatest nights I've experienced in the UFC. What are these? This is maybe, we got fighters back there who have never fought in front of a UK crowd before. What was that night like? What are these fans in particular like?
Mate, it's the best. It's the best place in the world to fight. I'm pretty sure I saw some boobs being flashed. I saw beers being thrown in the air. Like, my mum was in the crowd. Hopefully she wasn't the one flashing, but it was sick, man. It was the best, honestly.
What are you looking forward to most tomorrow night?
The main event, like, obviously I fought Evloev. Murphy's sick. He's a British guy. I think he gets the win in it. It's very close, very tough fight. But obviously, being a featherweight, I'll be watching them boys, obviously.
If you don't mind, can I just ask him a couple of questions to help me cheat the commentary?
Please do.
All right, so let's dive into it then. So Lerone Murphy, Evloev, you've obviously been in there with him. What are the biggest dangers that Murphy's going to face?
It's obvious, right? You know what I mean? He's done it to everyone he's fought, held him on the fence, took him down, scored takedowns. I think the big difference in this fight, he's going to be desperate to get a finish. And I think that's what's going to cause the problem for him, and he's going to run into something with Lerone.
I like that. Okay. And of course, you've got a big date that's just been announced. You're going to be going over to Las Vegas, headlining a show. First of all, how does it feel to be the headline act?
Yeah, that's all right. I like that. I like to have my own arena show, you know what I mean? When you're at the Apex, it's cool. I thought Calvin Cater there, headlined. But it doesn't feel the same. Like when I fought Holloway in Kansas City, I drive around the city, there's like billboards of me and Holloway on it. I was like, that's sick. But
it's going to be a nice poster though, isn't it?
it's nice to be on the poster.
Nice to be on the poster. Good stuff. All right, thank you very much. So, one more time for Lonnie Kavanagh and that incredible performance in Mexico City, which has rocketed him into the rankings. Let's get a reaction. It's obviously settled in now, Lonnie. Like, how has life changed quite considerably since you got home?
I mean, there's a lot more media now. Ooh, sorry. There's a lot more media now. But apart from that, nothing's really changed.
Back in the gym on like the Tuesday or whenever it is you got back?
Yeah, exactly.
Can you just take us back to making that walk in Mexico City? I was lucky enough to come down and see you train, and you and the team, it was a bit of a shorter notice. There was a lot of things that needed to get done. I'm sure you would have loved more time, the elevation, etc. So just as you're trying to get yourself ready to make that walk to the octagon, like, what is the self-talk against a former champion, their home hero, all of that stuff?
Do you know what? It was more like I had my whole team behind me. I had my close friends in the crowd. And then apart from that, I was just ready to do it. I was ready. I was excited. I felt good. I felt relaxed. Obviously, walking out getting booed is a bit different. But yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, no, you did a great job from the bell. Oh, I think everyone around the world was impressed with the way that you took that on. All right, I've dominated the microphone for long enough now. So we're going to go either side of the building. When you get the mic, introduce yourself, tell us where you're from and who you're aiming your question at. Let's go to this side over here. I see two young gentlemen that I think I recognise who are in front of that microphone. Your names, where you're from, and your question, please.
Is it on? Oh, so my name's Cody, and this is my mate Richie. We have this account called Combat Kids, where we interview fighters. And my first question is for Arnold Allen. So we were there in your last fight at UFC 324, and obviously you lost, but you probably learned from that. What adjustments have you made going into your next one?
Don't feel too good. You know, I felt really good in there, and I had a lot of fun. But maybe if I felt less comfortable, I'd throw a bit more and be a bit more desperate. You know, like I was a bit confident in my guard. I'd block a head kick. I'd block shots on the arms and just think nothing of it. But you got to fire back straight away. I can't just wait. So yeah, gonna start fighting a little bit crazy again, I think.
Yeah.
And I've got a question for Lon Kavanagh. You took a fight with Brandon Moreno on short notice. What was going through your mind when you got the call?
A lot's going through my mind when I got a call, but I was firstly thankful for the UFC to give me the shot. And, you know, these are the moments I live for. So I was excited to take the shot on short notice and get it done.
Nice one. Thank you to the Combat Kids. Go give those guys a follow, and they're going to be stealing my job
you.
very soon. All right, kicking it over to this side of the building. Your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
My name's Adam, and I'm from Dartford. I've got a question for Arnold Allen and Lorna Kavanagh. What is your guys' go-to meal deal?
Say that one more time. I think we just got a little bit of noise off of the other microphone.
Question for Arnold Allen and Lorna Kavanagh. What is your guys' go-to meal deal?
I'll go for a wrap. I'll go for a chicken Caesar wrap. I'll go for a Coke Zero. And if I'm trying to be healthy, I'll get some like fruit. But if I'm not, it'll probably be like a Whiskers chocolate bar.
You've got an expert next to you, right? He's sitting there going, you haven't given us the establishment. Like, look, you're shutting it down already.
I've changed, mate. I've changed. You know what? I've turned my back on the meal deals. Like, the government are trying to put us down. Keir Starmer, he's fucking putting the prices of them up. Whoever's the CEO of Tesco's is probably playing us. Bunch of wankers, you know what I mean? We're getting... They're taking all the chicken out of our sandwich. They're putting the prices up. Fuck off. I make my own sandwich at home.
So I take it you're not a big fan of meal deals anymore then, Alan?
Nah, mate, nah. Like I said, sandwiches at home.
Good luck in your next fight anyways, Alan, mate.
Thank you, bro.
Over to this side of the building. What you got for us? Thank you.
Me.
You, exactly you.
You're right, boys. My name's Big Boy MMA. Oh, don't get me gassed. Arnold, Lon, I've worked with both of you. You know what I do. I want both of you to give me one name to come and give me a body shot.
Me, you twat. I only went 50% on you. You didn't let me go 100%. I see everyone else trying to take you out. It made me look bad.
You're up there, though.
Yeah, it was like 50%. And then I see everyone else taking like 10 attempts and shit. You gave me 2.
Anytime you want, anytime you want.
I want to see this one now. I want Arnold next, please.
You buoyed me off, bro. It made me look bad.
Cheers, lads.
Nice one. Thank you very much. I completely ignore you guys at the front. I didn't even know we had a microphone down here. Gentleman here in a purple T-shirt, over to you, please. Your name, where you're from, your question.
Joel, I'm from South Wales, and my question's for Lonnie. I understand you've got Chinese heritage. The UFC are heading back to Shanghai in August. How would you feel about potentially fighting on that card or even headlining it against someone like Kyoji Horiguchi?
Yeah, I'd love to. You know, I'd love to go back to China. I'd like to take my mum this time as well. She hasn't been back for a while, so yeah, I'd love to.
Get it done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kicking it over to this side. Your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
What's good? I'm Luigi from Switzerland. My question is to both of you. You have one fight only, open weight class. Any fighter of any generation, who are you picking?
Do we have to fight them?
Yeah, anyone or ever from the roster in the UFC.
I'm going Brock Lesnar.
Okay, and you, Arnold?
I was going to say my dad, but then you said UFC roster, so I don't know. Jose Aldo, in his prime, you know what I mean? Prime featherweight Aldo, that's the one.
Perfect, thank you guys.
Can I borrow your voice for tomorrow? That is some voice you've got there, sir. Goodness me, good man. Right, kicking it back up to the gentleman who's adjusting his jacket. Yeah, you. Your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
Hang on, it's a bit hot in here, isn't it?
I walked into that. I didn't even see that you were hiding that one.
It's quite hot. My question's for Lonnie. Now, you stepped in at short notice and beat a former champion. What's life been like for you now? Has anything changed at all, the way that people treat you? Because you're now in the rankings. That's such a large jump.
No, nothing's changed, man. Ooh. Nothing's changed. I still get rinsed by the boys in the group chat. If not even more. Apart from doing more media, that's really it.
What's next for you? Who do you feel like's the best matchup?
I'd like to fight Brandon Royval. I think I want to climb up the rankings, and I think stylistically it's a good matchup for me. So we'll see what happens.
Fans will love it. All right, cheers.
Thank you.
Hell of a fight. What do we think? Brandon Royval versus Lonnie Kavanagh. That'd be some fight. I'm going to kick it over to this side. Yes, please. Your name, your question, where you from?
Arnold Allen. Yeah, you've been rumoured in the past to be fighting Yaya Rodriguez. I just wanted to get your opinion on Yaya not seeming to want to fight anybody below him in the rankings. Meanwhile, you fought Evloev, Gene Silva, and you're fighting Costa in a couple of months. I just want your opinion on fighters like Yaya Rodriguez who don't give the up-and-comers chances compared to you.
I don't know. First, so I was supposed to fight him before, then I got an injury. Then we were going to fight again, then he got an injury. So it's just like one of them ones that's not meant to be. But, you know, I don't know what he's got going on. I don't know if that's the case. But, I mean, he was holding out for a title fight. And then they offered him me, and then he had surgery, so it was a bit weird. I mean, I think he could have put that surgery on the back burner, because I think he would have done it for the title fight, right? So, but I don't know. You know, I don't really give a shit, to be honest.
Appreciate it, mate.
Of course, mate.
Thank you very much. Coming down to the front now. Yes, sir. Your name, where you're from, your question.
Yeah, I'm Ben from London. This question's for my day one, Alan. Alan, when you knock out Costa, yeah, who's next for you?
Who's next? I don't know. Who's next? If Evloev wins, he probably gets a title fight. I'd like to get that rematch back one day. John Silver, he's around here somewhere. I need to jump on his back and surf him. I don't care. You know what I mean? I believe I'm the best in the world. I got the skills to do it. I just need to go out there and fucking do it, you know? So I'll fight anyone.
Are you going to point down on the ground on the Silver rematch?
No.
No, fair. Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Let's go back up to the far corner there. Yes, sir. Your question.
My name's Salim from London. I've got one question for each. Kavanagh, it's safe to say you've been thrown into the deep end. Do you think you're going to face any more surprises like that as a last minute? And a question for Alan. You might have heard about the Dan Hooker files. Are you surprised by any of them, or was it expected?
Do you want to go first? What was the question again, sorry?
It's safe to say, do you think you'll be thrown into the deep end again?
I'm game for whatever, you know. Respectfully, anyone can get it, so I'm in.
I have heard about the Dan Hooker files. And just before anyone accuses me of anything, like, I didn't go crazy on him because I knew something, all right? That isn't why I tried to tell. I'm not a homophobe, so I don't care what he does.
Thank you.
Let's move this over to the other side, shall we? Yes, sir. Your name, where you're from, and your question, please.
Hello, my name's Chika. I'm from South London. Been training MMA for 5 years for fitness, on and off. Question for both Arnold Allen and Leroy Kavanagh. Did I say your name right, by the way?
Lon.
Lon, sorry about that. Question for Lon Kavanagh first. Since you got a win against Moreno, a former two-time world champion, how does it feel going back into training? Are you looking for ways to step up for the belt, or are you still the same thing, really? And same question for Arnold Allen. Who do you think is your next fight going to be? And are you eyeing up the winner of this fight?
For me, I'm just looking to get better. You know, I want to be the best martial artist I can be, so I'm always looking to improve in the gym.
I'm fighting Melky Costa, May 16th. We're going head-to-head with that Rousey girl. You know, MVP, whatever, MP, I don't know. Jake Paul's promotion. We're going head-to-head from the Apex to wherever they're fighting. Obviously, my fight's probably going to be better. I think that's a good fight.
I agree on that.
There you go. Right. I'm really sorry. You should have been next. It is your turn now. What you got for us?
All good, all good. I have two questions, or one question each. First, to Lonnie Kavanagh. Who do you think wins the flyweight belt? And to Arnold Allen, obviously Jean Silva beat you by barking. Will you start barking against Malaxil Costa?
No. No, I won't.
And Lonnie?
It's a hard one. You know, my head wants to say Tyra, but I think Josh Van will get it done.
Thank you.
I'm going to stay with this microphone because I neglected it last time, so I'm not even sure if that's a GB Top Team t-shirt you're wearing there, maybe. But you're next up.
maybe.
You're next up.
So my question's here for all three of you, and I hope anyone behind that curtain is listening as well. But Lon, firstly, congratulations on your win. Like, everyone here is proud of you, and without doubt, I'm sure we'll see you as a future champion. Now, my question is really, personally, I think the UFC are disrespecting Nathan, Nathaniel Wood, that is. We're talking about someone who is 10-3 in the UFC, has beaten numerous prospects, the likes of Delgado, Andre Fili, Morgan Charrier. These are people that, again, lie. So my question is, what do you think that Nathan needs to do, or in reality, the UFC need to do to get Nathan a ranked opponent? Because let's be serious, we're getting someone who is only having their second fight in the UFC, getting a co-main. We've also got someone doing a debut who's on the main card. Yeah, we got a veteran like Nathan on a prelims. It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I'm Nate's teammate, and I feel like he deserves to get a top 10, top 15, 100%. I think if he gets a good win here, I think we're looking at top 15, hopefully,
How do you feel about that? Got anything to add?
I don't know what they do behind the scenes, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's been in the game a long time. He's had a lot of great wins. But we can't disregard the opponent. I know it's, is it his debut?
It's his debut.
Yeah.
He's made a lot of, he's a big star in Europe.
Yeah, like he's a big name in Europe. He had, two titles in another show, like lightweight, featherweight. For those who know, the guy's not an easy fight. Yeah. You go and take him out, and the UFC matchmakers know better than the casual fans and whatnot. So, the rankings don't necessarily mean so much anymore. You know what I mean? It's about putting exciting fights, going out, getting finishes, and doing all these things. Like, you look at the rankings, no one gives a shit. Like, you don't care. When we're retired, I'm not going to go, oh, yeah, but I beat number 6, and then number 6, no one cares. Like, did you beat this guy? Did you have this fight? That's what matters.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's send it up top. Yes, please, sir, your question.
Hello. My name is Luke Yombo. I'm from Liverpool. My question's for Lonnie Kavanagh. Obviously, performance of the night bonus against Brandon Moreno. What did you spend the 100 bags on, or what are you going to spend it on?
I haven't got it yet. And it takes a little bit of time to go through. And what am I going to spend it on? I don't think I can say what I'm going to spend it on.
Wow. Now we're even more interested.
Got a question for Arnold Allen. Obviously, you fought one of the guys in the main event. Obviously, you have Mosvar Evloev. What do you think Lerone Murphy has to do to get the job done?
I think just do what he always does. Lerone's really good at winning. You know what I mean? I know he's undefeated, so is Mosvar, but I might have laid a good blueprint, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they've been watching, but I felt like I did enough.
Nice.
I'm not going to keep going on about it.
And my last one, I just wanted to ask, after both of your respective fights, what was the first cheat meal you had?
Yeah, well, your last fight, what was your cheat meal?
Mate, last fight, I was pissed off, obviously, but I had Five Guys, I had Domino's, I had an apple pie, I had chocolate cake. Literally, I ate about 3 Five Guys burgers. I had a whole pizza, and then I literally shit myself all on the plane. I was in Chicago because there was some layover, and then I bought a Chinese while I was waiting there. They gave us $20 because the flight was delayed, so I went and got a fucking Chicago. What is it they have in Chicago like that? I don't know.
Don't mind it.
I had something, and mate, I wouldn't want to be sitting next to me on that flight home. It was rough.
Can you compete with that cheat meal?
I had some shit tacos because I was in Mexico, and I was a bit disappointed, to be honest with you. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. I'm going to kick it over to this side, the gentleman in the blue jacket.
Hi, my name's Jack from London. We got 2 top talents from English MMA on stage. I was going to ask both Lonnie and Arnold, your top 3 English fighters all time?
Top three. Bisping, obviously. Leon Edwards. And Dan Hardy. I was always a huge Dan Hardy fan, so that was a big inspiration for me.
Yeah, me too. And Lonnie?
Fuck.
He meant retired. That's what you were going with, right? Yeah, the legends. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Brad Pickett, Bisbin, and Tom Aspinall.
Thanks, gents.
Nice one. Thank you very much. Down to this corner here. Yes, please, sir.
All right. Seeing that the state of Moreno's leg after the fight, do you think you can rely on your leg kicks and your striking as a whole coming into higher opponents in the rankings?
I don't think as a whole, but I definitely feel like they're a good weapon. You know, I feel like calf kicks are quite new in MMA, and getting hit to the calf from experience sucks. So yeah, I definitely feel like I can keep it going in fights.
All right, I've got one more question. Knowing you support Arsenal, what is your prediction for Sunday?
I feel we're winning.
Yeah.
I feel we're winning. That's it. Prediction score-wise, 3-0.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. I'll take that.
Thank you.
Some upset people in this room, aren't they? As soon as you mention Arsenal, we'll come back to that one. Let's kick it over here. Yeah, in a suit.
My name is Rishi from Northwest London. Just want to say both you guys are legends, and you're both God-fearing men. So we know fighting in the cage is about spirituality and the higher power. So I just want to talk about your faith a little bit. How does that help you prepare for fights, visualizations, prayer, and how important is that for you when you're getting ready to get into the cage?
For me, I actually prayed the night before getting the call from my manager about the Moreno fight, and I was just thanking God for every opportunity that I got in life. You know, I feel like I'm very blessed as a person, and you know, it felt like God turned around and was like, okay, cool, you want opportunity, have that. So I feel like it's very important for you to put your trust in God.
I'm probably the worst person to ask this question, I'll be honest with you. I'm not like, right. I feel like if there is a big man, right, which there sure is, he probably don't give a fuck about my fighting. And it doesn't
Jesus
change-
loves you, Arnold.
Like, he might love me, but he doesn't care if I win or lose, because that doesn't change anything in the world. If I knock some fucker out and I get a title fight and I become world champion...
He's not impressed with your language, though.
Sorry. There's still tons of starving children out there, you know what I mean? There's loads of people dying of things they shouldn't be dying of, and loads of bad shit happening all around the world. But I'll still be very fucking happy because I'm world champion. So I don't know if he cares about my fighting too much, personally.
God bless you both. God bless you.
Thank you.
Let's kick it up top. Yes, please, sir.
My name's Albi. I'm from East London, and this is my question for both of you. What's your favorite submission so I can attempt it on people on Sunday?
What's happening Sunday?
I have a jiu-jitsu comp on Sunday.
At least you're not in the streets, Chocobile. That's cool.
Go Plata.
I'm a Plata.
Go Plata. I want to see it on Sunday, yeah?
For me, it's Ninja Choke. I've scored two, and it made me a good chunk of money, so yeah.
All right, thank you.
All right, keeping it up the top. Yes, go for it.
Hello, my name is Giacomo. I'm from Italy. I've been running an MMA channel for so long. I have over 200,000 subscribers. And first of all, Lonnie, congratulations on your win. And I wanted to ask both of you guys, who do you think is going to be in, between Hamza and Strickland in May?
Hamza.
Yeah, I'm going to go Hamza as well. But you can never count Strickland out.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Coming down to the general, you've been shadow boxing and all kinds of things, so let's. I'm waiting for this one.
My name is Adam. I'm from Qatar, and I just want to ask Arnold, when you were fighting Movzar, what was your game plan?
Scramble, Granby, roll, keep it moving. He's very good at keeping your stack. He's very good at holding, and I just wanted to make sure I didn't ever settle on the floor. And also, I wanted to knee his head in, when he got tired. And if Mark Goddard's in here somewhere, you play played me, Mark. Yeah, that was the plan, you know. I did not account for Toronto playing silly games with rules, but yeah, it is what it is.
And for Lon, since you are so young and already have a lot of big popularity, like from John Jones, Ilya Topuria, how does this all like feel for you, like being so young and already like very popular and very good fighter?
It doesn't feel real, man. It feels like a simulation, you know? Like, for my last fight, the last 20 minutes of that in that section was mental. You know, winning a bonus, beating Moreno, and then getting a call from John Jones afterwards. I didn't know what was going on.
Also, should we teach heel hooks to white belts?
No.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's come down to this gentleman here.
Hi, my name is Arnold. I come from Croatia, and my question is for Arnold Allen. In your last fight, when you were fighting John Silva, when he jumped on your back and started surfing, how did you feel when that happened?
Motherfucker. To be honest, I was a bit confused. I literally thought, right, I'm gonna defend the choke. He's gonna probably try and finish or something. And then I see him jumping, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? I kind of thought it was quite funny, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, if there's gonna be a rematch, you gotta do that to him now.
Yeah. Well, he's here somewhere, so I'm gonna have to get him down and jump on his back or something.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Back up top to the guy in the jacket there. Thanks.
Yeah, hi, I'm Tom from Braintree. Just wondering, obviously, Loney, you fought in the O2, Arnold, you have too, you also fought in Manchester. Thoughts on you coming back to the UK? Because obviously us English love it when you come here.
Yeah, I love fighting at the O2, you know, it feels like home. And it's having fight week in your hometown is awesome. You know, the day of the fight last year, I was walking my dogs in the morning, and then I turned up in the evening to have a scrap, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, mate, it's the best. Like, you fight in America, you fight some American guy, everyone's going, USA, USA. Here, I don't even know what you guys are saying, but there's just people screaming. I don't even know if they're screaming for me. It's the one. Let's go. But yeah, like, I fucking love it. I love fighting here. Streets, in the gym, in the bloody... Who's that back that way? I thought it was John Silver, it's not. All right, it's just some bald bloke. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I like fighting here.
Very good. Thank you very much. Kicking it over to the other side. What you got for us?
My name's Ben. I've got a question for Arnold Allen. Obviously, people have noticed you've shaved your mullet. Do you think this is going to increase your performance in your next fight, or is it just a cosmetic thing?
What was the last bit?
Do you think it's going to increase your performance in your next fight, or is it just like for fun?
Not just to be honest. Yeah, like a bit of the hair flapping out the back. It doesn't help. You know, when you get hit, your fucking hair goes. The judges are like, oh fucking hell, you got rocked. So I'll probably go skinhead for the next one. And
Also, where's the best kebab house in London, Arnold?
I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know anywhere in London. Do you?
Disappointed.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. At the front here. Yeah, you.
My name is Jackie. I'm from New York. I'd actually like to address the whole panel, if I may. Arnold, you have your headline coming up against Costa. Dan Ige tough as nails. Morgan Charrier's tough as nails. They had never been finished. He kind of finished them, kind of made it look easy. So are you guys going to make a game plan around that kind of power coming at you? Or what are your thoughts on him finishing two people that had never been finished going into your fight with him?
Are you saying I've never been finished?
Yeah, you've never been finished.
I've been finished
That's
plenty of times, old boy.
You have?
I'm married. Nah, I don't know. What you think we're not going to make a game plan? Yeah, of course we're going to make a fucking game plan. Like, what do you mean? Come on, man.
Lonnie, great
Cat got your
knockout in
tongue?
Contender Series, 3-1 in the UFC, performance bonus, headline fight. Did you envision anything moving this fast when you came into the UFC?
No, not really. You know, for me, like, I want to get to the top as quick as I can, so I'm just kind of trying to go with the flow right now. I didn't have a vision set out, but I just want to get there as quick as I can.
John, what's your favorite place to do commentary? What's your favorite place that you've ever been? And
Well, let me think about that. How about London? London is my favourite place to work because of all of you beautiful people, of course. Got my car down in the car park. I see my boys as well, so yeah, I love it here. Yeah, best place in the world. And the sun's out as well, so we love that. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Arnold.
Of course, buddy.
To the lady at the front here, what do you got for us? Thanks.
Hi, my name's Anna and I'm from London, also known as ag.com back on TikTok. And I have a question for both of you. So in a fight, do you guys stick more to your own style or do you adapt to your opponent's style?
My style.
Your style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're going with a game plan for the specific opponent, but I think you have to focus on your own style and then go from there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Kicking it up to the top to the gentleman in the white t-shirt.
My name's Max from South Wales. Question for Lonnie. Out of Tsuru Tyra and Josh Van, who is the toughest fight for you?
To be honest with you, I don't watch UFC at all.
I think your mate's here, Alan. It's time to go surfing.
Get out here. Get out here. Where is he?
We didn't quite get that one from you, Lonnie, but you're just saying you probably haven't done your analysis on them yet.
Yeah, basically, I don't know. Sorry.
Fair enough. All right, thank you.
Staying at the top, what you got for us?
My name's Alfie. Arnold, after a loss, how do you stay dedicated and motivated to get back to training?
Mate, it's easier after a loss. You got all them things to work on. You win, it's like, fucking hell, I go eat, I live like a king. I done it, I completed it, I'm the best, everyone can fuck off. You lose, straight back in the gym, got to get better. I suck, I'm shit. You know, you want to fucking punch yourself in the face. You don't even feel good eating. You can't even enjoy your cheat meals and all that stuff. I'm literally just sitting there going, I am just a fat loser. So now I'm like, right, I'm hungry, not in the way I want to eat, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's easy, man, easy.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. I recognise this man. Your mic is hot, sir. What you got for us?
First of all, I want to say good afternoon to you guys. Arnold, John, hope you're well. And I want to congratulate Lon in front of everyone. For those that don't know, Lon is a former foe turned friend. And I wish him all the best going forward. And I'm happy to see the success that's gone on in his career. For those that don't know me, my name is Muhyiddin Abubakar. I'm 12-1 as a professional. I'm the #1 unranked unsigned flyweight in Europe. I'm a UAE Warriors world champion, defending my belt. 8 finishes, 7 of those in the first round. I've slept guys with my hands, I've slept guys with my legs, I've slept guys with submissions. What more does a man need to do to get a shot? Come on, guys.
There you go.
You got to sign him, man.
Got an exciting prospect.
There's only 3 Somali professional MMA fighters in the whole world. None of them are competing at a high level yet. And for Dana White, I know Trump's talking a lot recently about Somalis, saying how they're violent. If you like violence, come get it.
Nice. I really hope you get your shot. Dana White's Contender Series would be a great platform for you, exciting fighter. Where are we going? Back up to the top corner. Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm Steve. I've got a couple of questions, really. Or Steve?
Hope so. That's why you got the mic.
So, Lona, I just want to say congratulations for the performance against Moreno. It was absolutely superb.
Thank you.
And also, how does it make you feel when you have Ilia Topuria saying such really great things about you?
Yeah, it's really cool, you know. I'm like, before I even signed with Jose, we share the same management. Before I even signed with Jose, I would be watching TikToks of Ilia Topuria's highlights before sparring sessions, you know. And then to have him wish me luck before a fight, it was like a dream come true. So it was awesome.
Excellent. And also just for Arnold as well, I think we can all say against Movsar and against the clown who was behind the curtains, you were absolutely robbed on both of those fights.
Thank you, mate. Yeah, I felt robbed on one of them. The other one, close decision, could have been the other way, but you know.
Yeah, I get they were both close fights.
Yeah.
Still think that you got the W.
Thank you, mate.
Would you like to run it back against Mavsar?
Mate, you'd always want to get back your losses, you know. I'd love to get the one against Holloway back as well. There's a lot I could do better in that one. There's a lot I could do better in all of them. But yeah, man, if you're sitting there with your losses and you don't want to get them back, even though the guy's long retired, I might go find him someday, you know what I mean? You're going to get him back somewhere.
Good man, thank you.
Thank you very much. Over to the other corner up top, the man with the cap.
Yeah. Lon, I've got a question first. How would you think a possible matchup against Pantoja goes for you?
I think, I want to fight the best to be the best, and he was at the top for a very long time. So I'd eventually like to get that matchup, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Arnold, got a question. Would you ever move up to 155?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I'd love to see you fight Max Holloway at 155 again.
Yeah. Maybe in the future we'll tee that up. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm getting this right now, but I'm going to go to the gentleman here with the headphones around his neck. There you go. What you got for us?
Hey guys, I just wanted to say that sometimes I doubt myself constantly because I train with bigger, taller, heavier opponents, and I almost broke my neck once, and I just want to know, how do you cope with those things?
Well, I don't know about the breaking your neck. Just avoid those big boys. But I'll be honest, I doubt myself every day. Every time I turn up to sparring, I'm an old fucker now. I got little young guys trying to take my head off every time I go sparring. And I doubt myself every day. I've been fighting some of the best guys in the world. I beat some of the best guys in the world, and I still doubt myself every day. But I get in the gym and I work, try and get better. If I didn't doubt myself, I'd probably stop trying to get better. I think I'm the man, but I'm not yet. So that's how I do it.
Yeah, what Arnold said, I'm the same, I doubt myself a lot. But I feel like some doubt is good because it keeps you pushing, it keeps you working. As long as you don't let it take over everything else, I think it's good, man.
Can I just get another follow-up as well? In terms of training with bigger sparring partner, I think we're in a position with the sport now where there are a lot more people available. There's a little bit of a rule about picking who you should go with, but I think when you get to a certain level, you can put the ego aside. Is there any advice that you might have for that young man about maybe not taking the big guy in the room and just swallowing his ego and passing that round and finding someone else, or a different team?
Yeah, you got to pick your training partners. Go with people that you trust, go with people that are your size. Try avoid the people that are going to spaz out on you. Yeah.
Nice one. I hope you took something from that. Great question. Thank you. Just kicking it up to the gentleman in the white shirt.
Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Junior Vertongen. I'm a Belgian content creator, and I'm working on a documentary about Lucene Keita at the moment. And I have a question for Alan. And the question is, there are a lot of featherweights fighting tomorrow. Do you see him as a real challenge?
Yeah, I think he's good. He's got a tough fight, though.
That was a question.
Great. Thank you very much. Hope you got what you wanted. Over to the other side. What you got for us? Yep, just you. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you.
Hello, Lon. It's Chris from Fight Zumi. Big up. So, who's your number one coach?
Ash Grimshaw.
Hey. That's my question.
Okay, great. Coming down to the front then, what you got for us, sir?
I'm Luke. I'm from Worcester. My first question is for Lonnie Kavanagh. I've heard a lot of people throwing around that they want to see a matchup between you and Manel Cap. Is that a name you'd like to face?
Yeah, I want to, like I said before, I want to fight the best to be the best, and Manel's proved that he's at that level, so it's definitely a fight that I'd want in the future.
And my second question is, I've been debating training MMA for a long time, but I've been told by certain people that it's too late for me. Do you think it's too late for me as a 19-year-old to start now?
Not at all, man. Just go for it.
Thank you.
Nice one. I can only take 2 more questions, so let's make sure they're good ones. I'm going to go down to the gentleman here in the purple t-shirt.
Hi, I'm Alec. I'm from London. My question was actually just stolen. I was going to ask, with your recent win over Moreno, Manel Cap has been calling you out on Twitter saying how he congratulated you for the fight and how he'd be interested in a potential matchup in the future. would you rather that matchup over a fighter like Brandon Royval, as it could jump you up the rankings a little bit more?
To be honest with you, I need to talk to my management team and my coaches and go from there. But Manel Cape's an exciting fighter, you know, and I think it'll be an exciting fight. We both like to, both stand-up fighters, and I think it'll be a good one to watch in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. And then one more question quickly for Arnold Allen. How's Fish doing?
She's all right. She's ripping my carpet up in my house. I'm a bit pissed off about that, but that's cool.
I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I've got to go to the young man up the top here in the green. What you got for us, sir?
Hello? Right, my name's Brody. I'm from Middlesbrough. And what's the toughest moment of your career and how did you push through it?
Oh, great question. Go on, Lonnie.
Probably my first pro fight, I broke my hand and I had to get 2 surgeries and take a lot of time off training. And when you're in it, it feels like the time off is never going to end. But it eventually does and it gets better from there.
Yeah, for me, like it ain't the fighting, it's being injured and not fighting. So the last, I have 18 months out. I basically smashed my shoulder to bits. Everything was fucked up. Sorry, young man. Everything was wrecked on this side, and I just didn't see no end to it really. And just sitting there watching all the guys compete. I got offered title eliminators. I got offered co-main event on pay-per-view. I would have made a lot of fucking money, but I had to turn it down because I had one arm, and I don't believe I could beat certain guys with one arm. Would be nice, but yeah, that's it, man. And how I dealt with it, I tried it every day, like training camp. Even though I wasn't in the gym sparring, in the morning I'd go do a hyperbaric chamber, I'd do rehab, I'd fucking stare at the sea and visualize my shoulder being good. I lost my mind, mate, I'll be honest with you. But I got back and had a fun fight with Silva. Maybe a little rusty, I don't know, but, you know, there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah. Thanks for answering the question.
Nice one. Top question, Brody. Very much appreciate it. That's all we got time for, folks. Thank you very much to both of our guests up here, Lonnie Kavanagh and Triple A Arnold Allen. Thank you very much.